Hello everybody, my name is Bobble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bobble Hat Boy video. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about the brand new roller coaster coming to Drayton Manor Resort in 2024, Gold Rush. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? Now of course this year Drayton Manor opened the Wave, which was the reimagining of Shockwave, the stand-up roller coaster, and now they're also opening a brand new roller coaster, fully brand new, not just a retheme. And this is a lift hill and launch roller coaster from Intamin, which of course, as the name suggests, features a lift hill and a launch, as well features many different switch tracks throughout the layout, which is why many people weren't really able to work out what the layout was itself because it was going everywhere. However, now we have a name for what this brand new ride is that is located in Frontier Falls, the brand new area for 2024, at the top part of the park, which goes around the rides such as The Haunting, which isn't really themed in, but it's a fab ride, so I'll excuse it. Drunken Barrels was rethemed to Blasting Barrels, and many other things. Thomas and Friends Bubbling Boilers was replaced by a new 4D cinema film, which is Looney Tunes. Now this ride is located on Apocalypse's old site, which is very sad because I loved Apocalypse. However, this ride does look incredible, and it is called Gold Rush. Now before the ride was announced, before the name was announced, there were a few little teasers, and on the final video that announced the name itself, we could see the ride testing and the train design, and it looks really cool. It's got a mining style design with like pickaxes on the front, which of course makes sense, and it's sort of themed to a minecart because of course it is themed to a gold mine sort of thing. And on this announcement there were a few weird UK firsts that I think can all be debunked and are probably just there for marketing spiel. However, firstly on the marketing spiel UK's first, we have the UK's longest family coaster. Now I don't think it is, because of course in the comments we have 13 is one of the longest family coasters, and Drayton Manor themselves have said 13 was the longest and this is now the longest. But then Alton Towers themselves wrote that Dreamland Margate Scenic Railway is over 4 minutes, so yeah, this isn't the longest family coaster at all, and they've just put that to make it sound cool. Next up, the UK's first family coaster featuring a lift hill and a launch. Again, going back to 13 features a lift hill at the start of the ride and a launch. That, of course, being when you're propelled into the station after the brakes, after the switch track. So that's also not true. And finally, I don't understand this. The UK's first backward launch into an outdoor gravity track? Sorry, am I being really thick? What's a gravity track? Now, if that's just track that is being used by gravity, then we already have backward launch roller coasters in this country. Now, I wouldn't say Revolution, of course, because that's just being propelled backwards, but Mandrill Mayhem is a launch. So have they just forgotten that exists? I don't know. So there are 3 things that they're claiming, and there are 3 things that can be debunked. However, other than that, this ride does look really cool. Another thing that's really good about this brand new ride coming to Drayton Manor, known as Gold Rush, is the height restriction. The height restriction is only 1 meter. So that is, of course, 20 centimeters below the Wave. That is the UK's most thrilling family coaster, according to them, and many other family rides here in this country. So that opens it up to many people that wouldn't be able to ride it at a 1.2 height restriction, and that of course is really very good for anyone who is shorter than 1.2, so can't ride some of the major rides at Drayton Manor. However, they will be able to ride Gold Rush, which does look like a really great ride, and the logo looks really nice, and the theming itself looks brilliant. Drayton Manor are really on an upwards trajectory since the Looping Group took over, and each new area just looks really vibrant and fresh and really good. So this ride definitely looks very exciting. Of course, this is Drayton's first roller coaster since Ben 10 in 2011. Now, we don't know what's going to happen with that because I assume it's being rethemed into this Wild West area. However, we don't know. So that is all we know about Gold Rush, the brand new lift hill and launch roller coaster by Intamin, coming in 2024. There's no opening date yet, but when there is, come back to Bobble Hat Boy and I'll tell you all of the new details. So what do you think of Gold Rush? I would love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below, and I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye!